The Oruga Podcast.
Somehow somebody's always looking the other way. Now look at these guys. They look busy, right?
Dude, I'm so disappointed that Kahaya's not here today because I wanted him to absorb his interview. Yeah. God, I wanted him to absorb his interview. I wanted him to, just realize what in God's name was he saying to recruiters.
Yeah. He must be saying some other better shit to his recruiters today.
That was just the one we recorded. On the ones he doesn't record, what the fuck does he say? It must be outlandish stuff. Must be so outlandish.
I do want to know.
Right?
Yeah.
For the stuff he doesn't record. Oh my God.
True.
It's a good thought. It's a good thought.
I'm really an individual, and I like to let my leader know.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Welcome to the Op. Be sure to check out Oruga's shop. We make shirts and hoodies that are comfortable and stylish. Follow @ShopOruga and visit orugastore.com. That is ORUGA store.com. Beat produced by Saipuda. Check him out at saipudabeats.com.
Okay, we're back. David. I know you're an sophisticated guy.
Should we do an intro?
Do you just want me to start playing it now?
I don't know. We're gonna cut in between.
This is not that complicated. We're the hosts of this podcast.
Yeah,
there's no producers in the back.
But should we cut all the beginning footage
Of what?
of what? That was the first recording.
This is fresh. This is a new
Alright,
recording. Don't you worry. I know.
Then
We were
should
having
do an intro.
Well, let's just say this. Audience, we were having technical difficulties. We have new cameras. We have TV.
Now we can hear the TV.
Now we can hear the TV. We have Buddha, witness.
Well, the TV is really a laptop that Preston is using, but we're just using the TV, so it looks pretty for everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Welcome to the Oruga Podcast, everyone. We love the listeners that come here and listen.
And thank you so much for the new subscribers, by the way. We've had, what is this date? This is November 16th.
11/16.
Yeah, November 16th. And thank you so much for the new subscribers, blah, 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 blah. And then...
We're recording this at 1 o'clock.
And send your hate towards Kahaya for not being here today because he is...
In North Korea.
And we send our love, and hopefully he'll get recaptured by the United States Army and they won't start a great war.
Yes, he has been deployed to North Korea, and we wish him the best of luck.
We do. And
he'll be returning next week on next week's episode.
He might. We don't know. But what I will say is that he's very vocal, and he keeps letting everyone know.
I'm really an individual, and I like to let my leader know.
So we'll just pray for him.
Know.
He likes to let his leader know. Anyways, all right, let's just jump into the first clip.
That's so funny. His accent at the end.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Do you remember this commercial?
I do not.
Really?
Oh, I do a little bit. A gyroscope? What the hell's going on? What the hell?
New 5 gum.
Do you remember that commercial?
Is that really what it feels like?
No. Well,
someone needs to be their test market.
Mm-hmm.
Because they must be selling us the wrong chew 5 gum.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm in the wrong test group, right? They're giving me the wrong gum, Preston.
Well, really,
That's not what it makes me feel like.
I found another
false
commercial.
advertising.
I found another commercial that kind of like rebounds a little bit better than that 5 gum commercial. So here's the next one.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Oh god,
Stimulate your senses.
dude, that looked painful.
That looked very painful. I would
Looked
agree
like
with
he
you.
got ejected.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised he didn't through the windshield or something.
Sure. And that video makes me feel so anxiety filled because the car is driving off the cliff and then flipping in midair. So you're like, what in God's name is going on? So, yeah.
I like the watermark though.
You like galactic memes?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That was funny.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's kind of my openers, just to kind of like freshen up.
The actual reality of chewing 5 gum versus what they want you to believe.
Yeah, I used to be obsessed with 5 gum when I was like a really little kid. It's like it came out when we were like, I don't know, I feel like I was like 6 or 7 when 5 gum came out.
It was always Hubba Bubba.
Huh?
It was always Hubba Bubba, bro.
The fuck is that? Is that
The
that pink
best.
stuff?
Yeah.
That shredded gum
It's
that you
not-
like?
No, that's Big League.
Okay.
Big League Chew.
Yeah.
I like the shredded.
You were the first person I've ever seen had shredded gum before. It is
Really?
the strangest
It's
sight.
that niche.
I've never seen it before. I mean, it seems like such a baseball thing.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It's definitely a baseball thing, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not like football players aren't doing that. Soccer players aren't doing that. I don't know. It
No.
just seems very
Well,
American pastime.
it's because I guess in baseball you don't need a mouth guard really, unless you're batting.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know. I don't even
Do
know
you-
if they have
Do you
mouth
use
guards.
a mouth guard when you're batting?
I don't know.
I don't think you do actually.
I'm not a baseball player,
Yeah, I'm not a baseball enthusiast.
Yeah.
I prefer other sports.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to all the baseball fans.
Okay. Okay.
Shout
So
out the Reds.
yeah, I don't know about that one. I like the Bengals, All right, so here's the next clip of just to kind of go on the subject. I was looking at these. I was going on a deep dive of like winged suits and people just using winged suits.
Man, that kind of looks fun though.
Look how he unzipped it so quickly.
Yeah.
God, dude, I've watched this video like a few times, and it's just like it baffles my mind every time. Of him just like
He really makes it on the green.
he makes it on the green, bro.
Bro, he's precise.
So for our listener,
He
for our
probably could have
audio
landed
only,
on someone.
yeah.
He really didn't land on his butt. I mean, he stuck the landing. Right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
It looked like he was still standing. Like it didn't look like he fell when he touched the
I don't know,
ground.
but it's amazing to me how close to the ground he's getting when he's
This looks
flying
like
through
he's
the air.
less than 20 feet above the ground.
Right. My metaphors on it's just like he's just reality going through.
Don't be doing that.
Oh no, I'll be okay. I'm not gonna hit
No,
the
I'm
TV.
not talking about that. I'm talking about the salute.
Oh.
You Nazi.
Okay. No,
They're gonna Photoshop you so good.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
just kidding.
That's I don't think we have those kind of fans. If we do have those kind of fans, thank you. I appreciate it.
We do need that kind of publicity.
That's
but not-
dedication.
Not bad publicity.
No, that's dedication. And yeah, so like I kept going down this rabbit hole of people in wingsuits and how crazy they are and how like that's like kind of the daredevil thing. Like I guess it used to be what is it? What do you when you jump out of an airplane and you're parachuting? What is that? Skydiving. Skydiving was like the adrenaline rush.
Oh, adrenaline junkie.
Yeah. Like if you're an adrenaline junkie, like what are you doing? You're climbing mountains or you're skydiving, right? Or you're skiing or you're like mountain biking or something like that. Well, these people are just like the adrenaline junkies on just on
The
steroids.
alphas.
Yeah.
The alphas of the adrenaline junkies.
Sure. And these ones are tough.
Really?
All right, so this video is Eric Dos Santos, and he's
He's just giving his final salute.
yeah. I think this is in France.
Oh my, dude, that's like diving.
Isn't this insanity, dude? And he's on top of a mountain. We see like red rocks.
Man, and it's fast forward.
Yeah. Isn't this
That is-
crazy?
What? Dude.
So yeah.
Now that he got some
Now it's real speed.
Now that he got some speed, he wants to go down some hills.
And he's in this valley, this tree valley, and he's just
letting it carry him.
But then he diverts from the valley, bro.
That's a little scary.
Oh, it gets scarier. And he crashes.
Did he die?
No, he didn't die. If he died, I don't feel like I would have showed it on the podcast. That would have been a little too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, isn't that so crazy?
mean,
he didn't die. Eric
that's what
Dos
happens
Santos
when
did
you-
not die.
That's what happens when you divert from the valley, bro. That's
Right.
That's what's carrying all the wind.
When you are like right, what is it? When you're
That's just you're slanted. You're
When
on
you're-
a slanted mountain.
when you're right here, I've been like, you know what? I'll have a walk. You know what? I'll throw my parachute out and I'll walk. I don't need to go down the entire mountain.
Yeah.
Like that's where I just find like they
I'm
just like
so-
want to complete it.
I'm surprised he didn't stick to the path. It's so
Right.
outlined for you.
It's so deep in the valley. Why would you be like, "Oh, yes. Let's just go for the trees." Like
He really is going for the trees.
he went for the fucking trees, dude. I don't understand. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why he does that. Really, it's like, come on, bro. Okay, so here's the next one. This one's even crazier. And this is Graham Dixon. Dixon.
Dario's ready. 3, 2, 1. Viva la France!
Gave on the phones. Man, these French people must have some balls. Just to be
Yeah.
diving.
Isn't this so
What?
insanity, though?
Yeah, he is.
My
so
hands are sweating, dude. My hands are sweating. Oh my god.
He's so close to just smacking into the pavement.
Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, it like my back is tingling from.
Dude, there's no way.
Oh. Eric Dixon, you are a fucking madman. It's like, oh, there's my friend.
I had to push the brakes a little on my wingsuit.
Right.
Damn, that's a cool city in the valley, though.
Yeah. But how crazy is that?
I mean, that place looks like it was built for it, though.
Sure.
It's like
All right.
it's a training ground, basically.
Yeah, but like I would say
Just
any
for
mountain
them.
range you could really do this at.
Yeah.
But when I say that, I don't truly know. I'm not a fucking professional
Let's
wingsuit
test
guy.
it out.
Yeah, you want to become an adrenaline junkie? He did this in a minute. He was on top of the mountain, and in 1 minute, he was all the way down there. How scary is that?
That really was just a minute.
A minute.
And that wasn't fast forwarded.
Not at all.
He really is taking his chances, just jumping off a cliff, and he's like
Yeah.
doing all this just for a minute of airtime.
Right.
That's pretty
Mhm.
crazy.
Exactly. He prepares his life for this 1 minute.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure him floating down's an extra 5,
5-10 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But
And-
still, I mean, I bet it's a cool experience.
Oh, I bet so too. I bet it's very cool. It's not something I would want to do. The whole was it not parachuting? What does they call that? I forget it. I forgot it before.
Wingsuit.
No. You jump out of an airplane and you're skydiving.
Yeah.
That seems too much for me. I'm okay, dude. I don't need that. That doesn't
No.
even seem like.
I,
What do you get out of it? You
I
know.
don't know what my bowels would. I don't know where they would be moving that day.
Okay.
Moving to my chest.
Sure. That motherfucker.
What is she doing?
Already? No, the camera already died.
Really? That's the sound?
That was the sound. Yeah,
Nice.
I know.
We're down on life.
We're down one. Hello. Now we just have one.
Hello.
That motherfucker already died.
That's crazy.
Isn't that so annoying?
Yeah.
And what
That was like 20 minutes.
was it really?
20.
We're at 13 right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna need 2 iPads.
Yeah, right. I'm going to need something else. I don't know what it's going to be.
I don't know either. I don't know. We might just have the honestly. We could do it just with the iPad, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. Well, for this episode, we'll just keep that thing there. But for the next episode, we can figure something out. We can get crafty.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah. That's so annoying, though. I'm really
Yeah.
disappointed in that camera. Anyways, going back to the content. Yeah. How'd you feel about that?
What, the suicidal cliff jumper?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it definitely takes balls.
Yeah, I would agree too.
Metaphorically.
I have. Oh yeah, metaphorically. Okay. Dude, I have one of the funniest clips, but I'm gonna let it go towards the end because I went down such a crazy rabbit hole last night on YouTube of infomercials.
Oh, God.
And like just weird movie clips and weird TV show clips, just like 80s and 90s, just like backlogged shit. Unbelievable. Do you want me to go in categorical order, or do you want me like Rome?
Just Rome.
Just Rome? Okay. This
Yeah.
is gold, dude.
Garbage day! Huh? No!
Bruh. What a psycho.
Garbage day. That's it. That's all I got. It was just so funny. I was
Yeah.
geeking out to that. Garbage day. Yeah.
And that'll encourage me not to live in a suburban area.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, this is a great one, dude. This is crazy. So,
What?
this feels Russian.
This seems about right.
This seems Russian or Stan.
This guy wants to die.
Dude, so he's trying to take bricks out of a column.
I would start throwing them at that point.
He does that.
Okay, he's getting smarter.
But look how he's gonna put his hands to. Oh, he puts his hands on, dude. Isn't that crazy?
Is he so dumb or what? Jesus. I wonder how much that is, like, financially. I know it's an abandoned, rundown place.
It's abandoned, rundown. I don't
But I
know.
wonder how much it would have been when it was made and, like, fully.
You never know, man. You never know. And that's like I just kind of love like the Rugratness.
I like it too, honestly.
It's very Rugrat.
That was a satisfying video.
Wasn't it?
It was like watching the German wall fall down.
Sure.
The Berlin Wall.
Sure. Yeah. It was just when he's putting his hands right by the bricks and trying to pull the bricks.
That has to be like.
He could have died. I feel
Just
like
that frame is the picture of the dumbest man in the world.
this
Just-
frame right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is
It's like, yeah, put your hand right up against it and then lean into it. It's not gonna crumble.
It's unbelievable.
Into your entire shoulder.
For him to be completely unscathed.
Yeah.
Isn't that unbelievable?
I
That's
thought something
mark
was
of
gonna
God.
happen in that video.
Right.
Thought he was gonna get damaged.
You know, I don't really like those videos. Those videos aren't for me. Yeah. Oh, this one's fucking crazy too. This is so crazy. So this is an air show. in Turkey.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Right.
How do you not?
So, listeners, this Turkish F-16 is swooping down for a close flyby by just normal bystanders.
That dude is running for his life.
And they
That dude.
they're like 10 feet away, right? I mean, I would say it was 10 feet. 10 feet from the wheels hitting somebody
Yeah.
in the head. That seems about right. And they're just doing close drive-by or flybys. That crazy,
They're
dude.
sitting on the fence, dude.
Yeah.
Are they okay?
That one I don't know.
Man,
I didn't do my follow-up.
those people are even crazier than the guy trying to make the building crumble.
Agreed, right?
You're trying to get toasted by a jet engine.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay in the vicinity of that thing.
I never thought, I was like, man, I really want a jet engine or a jet plane to like almost fly and hit me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty cool with them being in the distance. I'm okay with that. I don't need it to fly over me,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't need to get that close to it.
No.
I just need to see one fly over a baseball game or a football game, and I'll be fine. I don't need to see it 5 feet from my hair getting
Right.
burned off.
Isn't that so unbelievable?
That is.
Like I even like it's
How it's even allowed.
just
Safety wise.
it's not in America. You know what I'm saying? That shit's not in America. Yeah, dude.
We got Chinese weather balloons in America and
Right.
runaway jets.
Yeah, citizens, if you know where my jet is.
It's a lot more safe over here, you know. Runaway jets and Chinese weather balloons. It's a lot more safe than Turkish jets landing 10 feet away from your face.
Seriously, dude. Seriously. It's pretty unbelievable. I don't know how they manage that shit. It's crazy. So yeah.
The world of aviation.
Mm-hmm. So what's going on, Nolan? How's life? How you doing?
You know, I'm sad that the visuals aren't working quite yet.
I know.
But you know, we'll have it all ready one day on the Oruga Podcast.
How about I'm gonna re-click on that camera, see if I can set it up again. But keep talking. Well, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what to talk about.
You know
What
what
do I
you
talk
should
about?
talk about? The scandal at your job.
I can't talk about that.
You can't talk about that?
No, I can only talk about that after there's a case that's been filed at HR, and then after that case has been settled.
Dude, but you should get your hands on that audio file.
Man, I would just be just another
Dead employee.
just another individual that has it in their possession.
Yeah, that was a really sad story though.
Yeah.
Of the people at your work. Jesus, that's a sad story.
Yeah.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot. Yeah. It's like you don't want to talk about the situation at your work, and I don't really know if I want to bring up me being in an interracial couple yet. Or an interracial relationship. But yeah.
It's just situations we're both in, man.
I know. We don't want to talk about it on the podcast just yet, but one day, maybe we'll open up on it. And yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm so disappointed that Kahaya's not here today because I wanted him to absorb his interview.
Yeah.
God, I wanted him to absorb his interview. I wanted him to just realize what in God's name was he saying to recruiters.
Yeah. He must be saying some other better shit to his recruiters today.
That was just the one we recorded. On the ones he
Yeah.
doesn't record, what the fuck does he say? It must be
Honestly.
outlandish stuff. must be so outlandish.
I do want to know.
Right?
Yeah.
For the stuff he doesn't record. Oh my God.
True.
It's a good thought. It's a good thought.
I'm really an individual, and I like to let my leader know.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, dude. Do you have the Twitter thing of dinosaurs? Of the dinosaur sounds?
Oh, yeah, I think I do.
Should I pull it up on my computer or do you want Ox?
No, you can pull it up on yours.
Okay, so you showed me this thing of dinosaur sounds, and it was so crazy. And I guess they were just like doing, I guess what they did is they 3D printed these dinosaurs' throats. And
What?
Huh?
No, what?
What are you talking about?
That's what happened?
Yeah, that's what they always do.
They 3D printed their throat?
Yeah, they recreated it. They back engineered it. That's what they
They
say.
reverse engineered it
Mm-hmm.
by 3D printing it? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's how they figured it out.
Well, that's what scientists claimed back in the day when I was really obsessed with, I guess, dinosaurs, and really obsessed with like how paleontology discovers that shit. And yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where it would be at. I don't know if I saved it on
No worries
for
though.
either profile.
No worries. Well, the reason why I thought it was so cool is that all the sounds sounded like they were from a horror movie.
Yeah,
Every single one of them.
they're all very vibrational.
Mm-hmm. Just deep bellows.
Yeah,
And just sinister sounds. And it seemed like it's almost like each one of those sounds, I was like, man, this isn't a new creation. I've heard this in A, B, and C horror movies, you know? Like, so that just makes it so funny. That's so strange. That's so strange. Like, what?
it did sound like what's that one instrument? It's like it winds back and forth. It's like a big. It looks like a harp or a violin.
Do you want me to look it up?
Nah, but they use that thing. It's like something Saw for horror movies.
Oh, I would recreate the sound that I think you're
like,
right. It's almost like a screeching sound,
yeah.
just slightly, but it's a little more refined than a screech.
The worst sound is nails on a chalkboard.
I mean, yeah.
Ever.
Very true. Yeah, I would agree, ma'am. I would agree. So I'll keep going back to. Here's another like 1980s like TV show. Maybe this is in the 90s, but this is a Chuck Norris clip. Which, dude, I was finding so many ridiculous Chuck Norris clips.
He's just got hella crazy ones.
He's just got hella crazy ones. Hella crazy. He stops a chainsaw with his bare hands. And
Is that a commercial to use a different one?
huh?
Is that a commercial to use a different chainsaw?
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you.
Why did it stop there? That was so random.
I don't know. But I watched another YouTube video of him staring a man to death. That was he stares
Is that
a man.
menacing?
They literally have a stare off, and then the other guy just dies.
Man. The plot really does thicken.
They were
Thicken so much that he just
so
dies from eye contact.
just eye contact, just dies from it.
Man.
Isn't that so crazy? Like, there's so
I
many.
need to be casted in those acting roles.
Right. You're
I could win every staring contest.
like that's literally what they're doing. It's just
What the hell?
And then he just dies. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. It was so much. When I was watching it, I was like, I'm really like losing brain cells rapidly.
Yeah.
Rapidly am I losing brain cells. And
yeah, that did not make any sense.
Okay, since we've been really just been giving uneducational things, why don't we change it up? I'm gonna play an educational thing about spiders. And how they make their webs.
Let's learn today.
And I feel like you've already seen this before, but I feel like it's a great video just to reabsorb.
Yeah.
Wood spider.
It's gonna put me to sleep.
Is the most accomplished of all web building species. Recently, scientists gave these tiny creatures a variety of psychoactive drugs to observe their effects on web building. When given a minute dose of LSD, the spider's web took on an unfamiliar, minimalist structure. When given caffeine,
like
the web structure was not affected, but the spider's
given a very
behavior
tiny
was.
cotton swab of it. That's crazy.
Given THC, the active ingredient in marijuana, the spider didn't build a web. It built a hammock, where it lay all day and watched the caffeine spider go. When given alcohol, the spider built a web, found a mate, and raised over 100 young. But the mate got a restraining order, and now the spider can't go within 100 centimeters of the web. The crack cocaine spider figured building webs was for suckers, waited till the caffeine spider was exhausted, then came up behind it and popped a cap in its ass. Nice web, Mr. Crack Spider. When winter came, the marijuana spider had no place to live. It ended up in the crack web as the crack spider's bitch. For more information on the crack spider's bitch, contact the Canadian Wildlife Service in Ottawa.
In Ottawa.
That was informative.
Very informative, right?
Yeah.
Maybe misinformation. Who knows? Yeah. I remember seeing that video so long ago, and I just like, gosh, it's so nostalgic, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
I feel
the
like
ambulance and all that.
Yeah.
The building webs is for suckers.
For sure. It loses all legitimacy once he got a restraining order. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on. We were with you.
The whole time.
Honestly, even the marijuana spider building a hammock, I would have been like, okay.
That one, it can pass off.
It could have passed off on the Canadian Ottawa Wildlife Preserve channel. I would have been okay with that one. But yeah, it loses all credibility with the restraining order one. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's about it.
That was an interesting spider research.
I know.
Segment.
Thank you. That
was non-fiction. That was all true.
All true. Right. I don't even remember when I saw that video. It must have been a decade ago when I saw that video. It must have been so long ago because
it is very old.
Like so nestled into my brain.
Yeah.
But yeah. You got any thoughts?
Yeah.
What thoughts are going through your brain?
You know who does the worst comedy bits ever?
Who?
Is SNL.
No. Oh yeah, of course. They have all week to prepare the most trash bits.
They could never do something as successful as that, where it's just a narrator.
Mm-hmm.
And a little funny spider segment.
They lost all their satire.
Yeah.
Not satire, sarcasm too, or just
who the last best person on SNL was Chris Farley.
Okay.
Yeah, there hasn't been anyone good on it ever since.
Gosh, who's the okay comedian that everybody's crazy over right now because he was dating Kim Kardashian? Who was that? Pete Davidson. Is Pete still on SNL?
Yeah.
Is he? Okay. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. SNL would be a weird one to be on.
Yeah,
And because just of how corporatized
it really is.
SNL
Those
is.
scripts are definitely not like.
They're squeaky clean.
Yeah,
They're
they're not
squeaky clean.
hilarious to the person, I bet, but to a general audience, like a broad audience.
Yeah, you'll get a few. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Ha. I got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. To a broad audience, yeah, you could get a few chuckles here and there, but I don't know.
I thought the Elon one was definitely cringe, though.
I just loved his monologue,
The
though.
Wario one was weird.
Oh, those were great, though. You don't think those were funny?
No.
All right. I'm gonna pull one up. I bet because
No, I've seen it too many times.
you've seen it too many times.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. What are you talking about? Which one have you seen so?
The court one.
Oh, I'm not talking about that.
And then the one where the introduction of him.
Okay. The introduction of him. Oh, yeah, I don't want the Wario one. That one's garbage. But he had another one, right? Yeah, this is what I wanted. I'm so glad that it's not playing audio. Just kidding. I gotta mute it. Yeah, I've seen the Wario one way too many times. I would agree with you. You got any thoughts in your brain?
No, I'm pooped for today.
That's so sad. Why are you
Yeah.
pooped for today?
I think it's because Kahaya's not here.
I know. It would have been so much better if Kahaya was here. I would agree with you.
Chat on Mars. I
All
don't
right.
think I've seen this one.
I came as soon as I could. What's the situation on Mars?
A solar storm, biggest we've ever seen. It caused significant damage to the colony.
And the life support systems are down. They're running out of air, sir.
The oxygen is dropping fast.
There's a backup O2 circulator outside the habitat. One of them just needs to turn it on.
The radiation levels outside are too high. It would be a suicide mission.
Sir, one of the colonists has volunteered. He's on box now.
So there are still heroes in this world. Hello, who am I speaking to?
Chad.
Oh, God.
Chad, this is Elon Musk.
Who?
Elon Musk. I'm in charge of the whole Mars colonization project.
Oh, congrats.
Chad, I want to make sure
Congrats.
you won't survive this mission.
Okay.
To save your fellow colonists, you'll have to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Sack.
Chad, this is Mitchum with Ground Command. Make your way to the airlock and begin exit procedures.
Okay.
That guy.
Too serious.
Chad!
No, that guy's a comedian.
This is Miley, right?
Oh,
Chad,
God.
I'll always cherish what we've had together.
Okay.
I wish we could make love just one last time. But we can't.
It's all good.
Chad, there's something that you should know before
I didn't
you
know
go.
he had all those tattoos.
I'm pregnant.
Oh, congrats.
The baby is yours. You're gonna be a father,
Why would
Chad.
she even be a part of this, dude?
I don't know.
I'm going to walk you through the procedures step by
Yeah, he's a
step. How do
comedian.
you feel?
Who?
That guy.
Sorry to hear that.
That
The
left guy?
ground control, yeah.
I don't know who he is.
We need to vent the carbon dioxide. What's the pressure reading on the tank?
Boobs.
That's funny.
That's a joke that takes an elevated mind to understand.
It's so fucking funny.
What is the...
It's so funny.
They did that perfect, though.
We turn the oxygen supply on. We need to vent the carbon dioxide. What's the pressure reading on the tank?
Boobs.
You broke up a little there, but this is very important. You'll need to pull the release lever slowly because of the pressure.
Okay.
Chad? Chad, are you all right?
All good.
Suicide mission.
Oh, 2 levels of climbing. He did it.
Make the feat public. Everyone needs to see this.
Everyone needs.
Chad, the world can see you right now. Do you have anything you want to say?
Safety.
Let the camera get a
Safety.
good face, Chad. I want the world to see the man who gave everything to ensure that humanity
No, he's gonna let this
will
help.
be among the stars.
Okay.
No, don't take your helmet off.
Oh, damn!
Nice.
Well, I did say people were gonna die. I was never here.
What a great ending.
That best joke was boobs. That was pretty great. Yeah. That's gosh, that was 2 years ago. Or that was 2021 or 20. Was it 2020 or was it 2021?
That felt like 2021.
Huh. Yeah, I guess. That was during the whole Dogecoin spike. You remember that? After this episode, Dogecoin, that's so funny. Dogecoin was at 75 cents before his appearance on SNL. And then after his appearance, it went to fucking like 30 cents or something like that.
It tanked after?
It tanked afterwards.
I didn't know that.
Because I remember my portfolio tanked.
Yeah.
Because I had like, I don't know, maybe $1,000 in Dogecoin just for fun.
All of our holdings was in Doge.
Yeah. Well, just for the funds. Just to have a good time, you know. Yeah. That was actually pretty well produced, I have to say. Miley Cyrus, though, that was a weird one.
Yeah.
Why the fuck
I was
was
not expecting that at all.
No, and I didn't expect Pete Davidson to be tatted up like that. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is.
And do you think he actually got naked for the set? Probably, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah. Which is an interesting one. That's
But-
fascinating.
Yeah.
I don't even like I'm so like my mind is so cleansed. Like I don't even know what to like talk about honestly after that. That was just a lot. That was a fuck lot.
That was.
It's yeah. All right, let's do another palate cleanser then. This is a rollerblader. Holy shit! Sorry about that.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, you better hope you have knee pads or something.
Right. You know how much you're literally like sandpaper in your skin.
Yeah, the bones of your knees would be exposed if you didn't have knee pads on.
You see how fast he was going, or they? I don't know. I can't gender assign because I don't know. But that looks like 30 miles per hour at least.
They're just going too fast to gender them.
You're going too fast to gender. So here's another one. Before I talk about it, I have a deep hatred for people on scooters.
Because you always are expecting them to fall on a crack and.
Well, they're so rude.
Right?
They're so fucking rude that they always drive right by you going 15, 20 miles per hour.
Yeah, there's not a ringer or bell on them.
No.
So they really do be zooming past you silently.
I'd rather them scream out, on your left, or just something.
Yeah.
Something. Like every single time.
That's where your hatred roots from.
From their rudeness of wanting to share the sidewalk. Go on the fucking road.
And not letting people know that what side they're on.
The sidewalk is for me to walk.
We've seen quite an event where it was a scooter guy getting from the street onto the sidewalk, and the sidewalk was too much of an increase, like an inch or two higher than the tires were allowing. And he just basically face planted.
It was great.
Put on quite a show for us.
God, he face planted right in front of us. He was on a scooter. It was awesome.
And then after
it made my day.
He couldn't share the
my
sidewalk with 2 kids and a father. He almost ran them over too. That was hilarious.
Right, he got so embarrassed after getting.
He wanted to speed away.
Yeah, he wanted to speed away, and he almost hit like 2 5-year-old children. He almost just like ran right into him, but he fell and stopped himself again, and it was just like, Jesus Christ, dude, get the fuck off the scooter.
This next clip is about to represent why.
Dude. People on scooters, in my mind, have like a mentality of like 6-year-olds. I don't know. It's just like So it's a lady getting on a bird.
She can barely balance on it.
Yeah, she's getting on a bird.
She's 2. No way. Dude, her feet are in the same fucking spot.
Careful.
No way. That is the funniest shit.
Why is she trying to get on the road?
Why rent one if you don't know how to drive one?
I guess.
That's
I don't
like
know.
me renting a fucking I don't know, I guess like
a unicycle.
Scuba gear.
Sure.
You're like, why did I sink to the bottom of the ocean and die?
Sure. Just not using equipment properly. Yeah. I don't get it, dude. I don't get the whole craze.
She really just ate it.
Ate it, bro. She ate it.
No way.
And
No
this is how I see scooters all the time. Too.
This is how I see them.
They do this. No, I gotta play this one again because it is
He thinks he's got more priority than motorcyclist and cyclist and a vehicle. That's crazy.
The balls on these fucks.
Yeah.
The balls on these fucks. They are so insane.
They'll be our enemies for life. I'm just kidding.
They'll be my enemies for life.
Until there's floating and hover devices, we'll just forever hate scooters.
Yeah, until my
skateboards are cool.
I'm cool with skateboarders.
Yeah.
Now, am I cool with the electric skateboarder people? No. I'm not cool with them. I'm cool with the regular skateboarders.
That thing is weighted. You just informed me that those things have quite
40 pounds, dude.
Yeah.
40 fucking pounds the electric scooters are because the batteries are so heavy.
Ever since you told me that fact, I'm scared of just getting rammed into the ankles with one.
They'll break your ankles.
Yeah.
Going 30 miles per hour?
Every time I see one, and they're silent too. Yeah. Every time I see one, it's definitely like we're living in modern times, but they're just scary. I don't want to be injured by one.
Yeah. Why?
Regular skateboards are fine.
You know what I'm also cool with? The one wheels, where they like balance the one wheel.
Oh yeah,
those are cool. I have no issues.
Those are lightweight.
Those are also heavy.
Really?
But they don't go as fast.
10 or 15.
Probably 20 or 30.
Really?
Something like that. I would think so. Yeah.
Those mono wheel things are crazy.
Just the one wheelers?
I don't trust those.
Really?
Not on any bumps, no. What if you accidentally raise up an inch or two off the thing?
Good question.
And then you're not matching up the speed with your craft.
You really have to test your balance.
Vehicle. Yeah.
Yeah. It makes me want to just have a bicycle. I just want to go old fashioned. Like, I like bikes. I don't need any of this. But here's a skateboarder.
Nice.
So
I would have slapped him as soon as he did that to me, dude.
What a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Right? I guess I get you being like, don't ride on the guardrail. All right. But to be a fucking dick like that is insane. He literally could have fallen and hit his head on the guardrail for doing that.
That could be attempted.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Right. So for our audio only listeners, we're just watching this guy on a skateboard do like a grind on a guardrail or
board.
I don't have the proper words or language for this.
Sliding his board down the guardrail.
Sure. God, we suck at this.
Grind rail.
But yeah, he's got a good outfit.
It's a 50-50. Ooh.
God, what a
I
fucking
know,
dick.
he was about to just put his jaw onto that entire rail.
I know. Amen to his balance, right?
Yeah.
Amen to his balance. That was really impressive. Really impressive. I gotta play this one more time because it's so.
Turn it down a little.
All right, I will.
Garbage day. Huh? No.
It's just so ridiculous.
Why are his eyes so wide?
Garbage day. God, I love that. Yeah.
That promotes not taking the garbage out on garbage day.
Don't do it. You'll have a man on the street just shoot you with a revolver for no reason.
Just laugh.
And just be like, yeah.
It haunts me.
It haunts me too. I would agree with you. It's a lot. Man, did you ever see the movie Dune?
Yeah.
Did you? How'd you like it?
I thought it was weird.
A weird movie?
Yeah. I'm sticking with the Star Wars. That's a space plot line
Okay.
that I can stay informed about.
You didn't like it, huh?
Nah.
Really?
It's just as soon as I know about one plot line that's in space, it's hard to keep track of all the other ones. Like Star Trek, I don't know anything in the Star Trek universe.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like, now this is a terrible example, but since we're on the talk about like fantasy and sci-fi, I feel like my brain remembers like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like the only movie that's fantasy like that I would really remember.
Okay.
Because I guess it's a huge
It's
franchise.
Middle Earth.
It's a huge franchise, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like medieval-ish. Like
Okay.
knights and all that.
Sure.
Fantasy. But
Right.
the thing about futuristic, like space movies, I feel like there's just so much plot to them that I can only remember what's going on in the Star Wars cinematic universe.
Dude, I love Star Wars. I couldn't disagree with you more though.
Really?
I love I can't explain to you how much I love Star Wars, but I disagree with you so heavily.
I think they're just I mean
have you ever seen the
first?
first?
Be like Guardians of the Galaxy is a great space-ish movie.
Right.
But there just needs to be more space movie franchises.
What about Alien? Did you ever see that 1980s movie of Alien?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. I watched that recently, actually. I watched it very recently, and like I'm a big lover of the 1970s Star Wars movie. Like was it A New Hope? I can't remember. I remember The Last Jet. I don't know. I honestly don't remember what the names of them are. But yeah, the 1970s Star Wars movies are great because of like how they film everything and just the texture on all the backgrounds. You can tell it's not fucking green screen.
Yeah.
Green screen is just untexturized and it doesn't understand depth or shadows as well. But in the Alien movie, man, the set of the Alien movie is so texturized and so like you can tell they're at a set.
Yeah.
You can tell there's no green screens. You can tell there's no like they made all of it.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love
the
that.
aliens have their own culture and like their ships are all patterned with the crazy hallways and the control room.
The hallways are so dope, dude. The hallways, you feel like they actually live there. That's what I want. I want it to feel like people actually genuinely spend their time in these places. Like you can feel like this is a real world and we're living in their world. And that's why like I loved I mean I guess I could shit on the Alien plot, the plot of the Alien movie, but the sets were awesome. And that's what like the newer movies just really kind of miss that. They just really miss the mark on like having good sets.
Yeah. Because they're all done on green screen, and they're always moving from place to place. Like, that's why the James Bond franchise is really cool. He's going, or John Wick. They're going to these places and, like, making these spy movies in these fancy-ass museums and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what makes it really immersive.
I've only watched the first John Wick movie.
Really?
Never watched
Dude,
any of
John
those
Wick,
ones.
he goes global. Like,
Really?
He just goes all over the place.
I'll have to look up some. So have you watched all of them?
That's what I like about spy movies. You're an international spy. You got to go around the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You're an international spy. You got to go around the world. So have you seen all of them?
I've seen, like, I think I stopped watching 3. I watched 1 and 2. I didn't watch 3 or 4.
So, like, this one I watched. This one so you haven't seen these?
Or no, I have seen 3.
But you haven't seen 2.
No, I've seen 1, 2, 3.
But this is the last one, right? Yeah, this is the one that we watched secondhand.
We didn't really, yeah.
We went over to our buddy's house, and
I never watched it all the way through, though.
Yeah. I guess I should make a concerted effort to watch these. I never really have, though. Because, like, I always like, okay, what's the approval? 90% on Google, 7 point. Oh, Rotten Tomatoes gives a good review.
Rotten potatoes.
Rotten potatoes. It's not tomato, it's potatoes.
Chapter 3 was
that's pretty good.
Solid one.
Yeah, both of those movies have really great reviews. So I guess I should spend some time watching these movies. I've been, like, really missing. Like, I haven't had any good movies to watch recently. Oh, that's what it was. The Killer. You remember how I was going crazy over, like, that?
Oh, yeah, I already seen the trailer for that.
Have you seen the movie, though?
No.
It's this movie. And this also. But, dude, this movie's garbage.
Really?
It's garbage.
You watched it?
Dog shit. Me and my new lady friend watched it. And,
damn, that's terrible. It actually looked really good.
Dog shit. You should watch it if you feel inclined to. It's not like, it's not a waste of time, but I just felt like when me and my lady friend were watching it, I just felt like I could have written the script. It was so basic. It was just like, it's so funny how he was painted to be this OCD kind of person, but also a trained killer. So an OCD person, but also a trained killer. And then, but they didn't commit on him being OCD.
Ended up being both the whole movie.
No. I'm saying that, like, as a professional killer, he was also OCD and very, like, methodical.
Yeah, had a strategy or a list for everything.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And he had a mantra the whole movie too. He was like, yield no advantage and shit like that, and don't give emotion, have no empathy and stuff like that. But then later in the movie, he's got a wife, he's got like a mansion in the Dominican Republic. Like, there was just a lot of, like, holes in the movie, in the plot line, because it didn't commit to the whole personality. He was also a family man, and you're like, dude, let's stop it. Yeah. You can't be a hitman and then also be a family man. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's just like trying to throw.
That's a huge plot hole.
It's throwing some, like, at least with James Bond, they're like, he's a bachelor in London. He's got a flat, and he never goes to it. Yeah. And that's it. And you're like, I buy that. I buy that. James Bond, bachelor, nobody's as pad. Okay, great. Yeah. And, like, or nobody's as flat. Okay, fine. But, like, that, it's just, The Killer just was such a bummer movie. And, like,
it's just predictable.
Dude, 5 minutes into the thing, he was complaining about the military-industrial complex.
Really?
Yes.
That's funny.
Bro, I know I could have written this script. I know I could. Like, you can tell that there was a writer strike. And they hired...
You can tell.
You can tell that they hired the cheapest...
They had AI write the scripts.
Dude, it felt like it. It felt like it. Because it's so... There's no drama to it. Yeah. There's just, like... It's just so clear and cut. I knew exactly what was going to happen. It was boring. It was real boring. I didn't like it. So, yeah. But back to my Dune thing. Back to Dune. is that I can't wait for the second movie to come out. I wonder when that actually. I'm research that. Dune 2, 2024. Okay, so next year. We'll see if Zendaya actually has a part. Oh, great! 95% of people like this. It hasn't even came out yet,
it's got
guys.
Austin Butler in it.
Who's Austin Butler? Who's this dude?
The dude that played Elvis.
Oh yeah. I gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
They don't make them movies like they used to.
No, they don't. I would say like the last great movie I don't know. Even what's his thing? Christopher Nolan. Even the last movie, Oppenheimer. God, that sucked.
Was Tenet okay?
I like Tenet. Tenet was a great movie. I think the reason why Tenet and I liked it so much is because it really touched an idea that hasn't been talked about before, which is going back into reverse time. And I thought that was a brilliant concept.
Yeah.
And it really fucked with your mind. Like, it really fucked with my mind of, like, the concept of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I love Tenet so much, because it just went outside the traditional norm of movies.
Yeah, it did.
And that's what was so cool about it. Like, the plot was kind of here and there, but, like, at least it executed an idea that was very cool. And
I
think
think go outside of the box.
Yeah.
Moving backwards in time and shit.
Right. And like art dealers, and they're like, we're trying to catch this person. I don't even know it was like future World War III was about to happen, and they're like, we are finding all these remnants of a great war in the future, and we're trying to prevent it. Like, what a great plot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that sentence is a fucking phenomenal sentence. And for them to go on that idea was very cool. And that's why I like Tenet. But Oppenheimer was such a dog shit movie. God damn, it was such a dog shit movie. But that's because I don't know. I like Christopher Nolan a lot. Like, even what's that other movie that he has where it's Dunkirk?
Yeah.
That's
I
a great
that one.
Great movie, right?
Yeah.
It goes outside the box. It doesn't have a clear plot line. There's no clear protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still a cool movie. I remember seeing that really young, too. I remember seeing it in theaters.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I remember in the theaters, I was like, this is a different movie. This isn't like a movie. This is a different movie. And
it was just full of, like, anticipation.
And the cinematography.
I feel like it was more of a thriller.
Yeah.
Or suspense.
Very suspenseful. They what's that Peaky Blinders guy? What's his name?
It's either Killian or Cillian Murphy.
Killian or Cillian Murphy? All right, well, Murphy, Mr. Murphy. I'm a big fan of him, and he was an antagonist, which was interesting, and I liked him being an antagonist. He fit the role perfectly. I mean, he accidentally killed somebody. He accidentally killed the person that was rescuing him, and it was just like it went really outside the box, and that's why I liked that movie so much.
Yeah, Dunkirk was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it got an award.
Really?
It definitely did, yeah.
Like an Emmy?
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's one of those amazing movies of the decade.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be like, honestly, I could imagine myself going back, like in the future, going back and watching that movie just to absorb it, because it was brilliantly filmed, it's brilliantly executed, and like I'm a big fan of Christopher Nolan. He's got a lot of stuff. He's got a lot of movies that are amazing.
He's that GOAT director, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Honestly.
For sure. Absolutely. I got Kahaya texting me right now, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I'll read it out. What did he say? Your boy actually got the Coop co-op. Oh.
He got the co-op?
I'm allergic to death.
Nice.
I know.
I seen that. What was that weird-ass comment?
I'm allergic to death. I think that allergy is quite common. Okay.
Well, oh, okay. That makes sense.
Sure.
That makes sense, actually.
Sure. Sorry, guys. We're getting sidetracked by our...
We just have a mass following. I'm just kidding. Getting comments left and right on our YouTube shorts because they're just popping off right now.
They're popping off, and we got 5 subscribers from a good short.
Check out our clips, guys. They're amazing. You probably watched our shorts more than you watch the podcast because that's where our audience is right now, apparently.
It is. It is very true. That is where our audience is, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not hating on that.
As long as they do their research.
Yeah, as long as they do their research. We got 100 likes for that short too.
Damn.
Which
popping off.
Audience, I know this sounds very tedious, but it's just like, man, it's so difficult to make good shorts. It's so difficult to like sensationalize this podcast and then try to get other people to listen to it. So it's been quite an endeavor.
One day it'll be a studio. Just everything will be looking pristine. Hopefully
you'll be able to see our faces every time we record a podcast. Hopefully we'll be a little more engaging next episode too.
Definitely.
We were just kind of a little stale today. Like we were just preparing for this podcast is always an endeavor, you know?
Yeah.
Like I finally got used to like setting up all this stuff, and that's like secondhand now.
Yeah.
I don't even think twice about setting up this stuff. But setting up the cameras, you're like, oh my God, what's going on? And
dude, one day I just want to tape everything down.
I know.
So we never have to
move it ever.
Like mess with anything. I know. That'll be amazing.
Well, the thing is, we need your iPad to have a fucking tripod, and that will be the next.
All the time.
All the time. All the time. Because I don't think my paper towel holder should have to hold your iPad.
Well, technically, I guess that one would work.
Yeah, that's true. But then I have to buy it. Whatever works.
Oh, yeah,
one of them needs. We just need another tripod.
Definitely.
It doesn't. We don't need to discriminate on which device it goes to. But yeah, it's kind of fun. I know.
Yeah, I'm
you cooked?
I'm cooked.
Well,
we've attempted to make an amazing episode for everyone.
We attempted. I'm gonna rub Buddha's little belly button.
Hey, wish us good luck, everyone, on our YouTube shorts because we're trying to blow up and make this the most beautiful looking YouTube channel you've ever seen in your entire life.
Absolutely.
Better than Mr. Beast. Better than PewDiePie. We're trying to have the whole content house looking grand.
That would be a lot.
Not a real content house.
Nah,
I'm
I
talking
want a
about
studio
I'm
building.
talking about content housing. We're just gonna have hella shit on YouTube.
I want the future studio to have a little key card that you have to buzz in to get into the door.
Podcast. We're gonna have it all.
Right. We'll have a live show. We actually would have been talking. Oh, that's so funny. This will be
live show for New Year's.
Yeah, but
even though
this will be coming out in February.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we could just release this one off the cuff
beforehand. Nah, I'm gonna let it go.
This could be the teaser for the New Year's.
That's true.
Episode.
That's true. We could do that. We could start doing that.
I mean, it's a short one.
Yeah, that's true.
Why is Cynthia calling me right now?
All right, you want to cut it now?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
thank you so much for listening, everyone.
Indeed. And like, subscribe, share to your friends. Review on Apple Podcast and review on Spotify. Tweet at us. Look, check out our shop and have a lovely day. Be mindful of your own brain. Okay. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
And we got to be ready.
Visit orugastore.com today and enter the discount code OP15 for 15% off your order on all Oruga merch. Free shipping for orders over $50 is available as well. Thank you. The Oruga Podcast.
Somehow somebody's always looking the other way. Now look at these guys. They look busy, right?